We begin with the story that impacts our entire state and several others. Negotiations between western states over the Colorado River Compact are not budging. That compact is an agreement that shares water from the river among 40 million people. 7 states, 30 Native American tribes, and even Mexico have a claim on water from the Colorado River. Your reporter in the foothills, Alan Janae, explains why things are at such an impasse and why the federal government may have to step in and impose a solution with an October deadline looming.
The Colorado River Compact was a deal made back in 1922, over 100 years ago. It was a water sharing agreement among 7 states that really depend upon this water. Problem was, it was created after some wet years, and it doled out more water than there is to share. And that situation has only grown worse. The Colorado River winds its way west and south to quench the needs of 40 million people, coming off a winter when the snowpack struggled in Colorado.
We have too many straws in this glass. This river's down a third compared to the 20th century average, and we need to do something about all the demands. That's the only thing we control is how much water we take out.
Brad Udall of the well-known Western political Udall family is known as one of the top experts. He does not see an easy solution.
The politics around this are really difficult, especially in an election year.
There are 7 states that are part of the River Basin Treaty, 4 in the Upper Basin, including Colorado, which contribute more water than they use, 3 Lower Basin states that use more than they add.
Upper Basin is now using about 60% of what it was allocated, and that's a sore point with the Upper Basin. They feel that they didn't cause this problem and they shouldn't have to contribute to the solution.
5.7 million acres of agriculture depends on the river and is likely to get hit hard, especially in the lower basin states.
It's probably not great for farmers, to be honest.
Over 70% of the water goes to agriculture. But things have to make sense, explains Udall.
You can't have 250 farmers in Yuma take water that's critical to 5 million people in Phoenix. It just politically and economically, it makes no sense.
Political leaders won't want to give their voters bad news, but they know agreement is needed.
Until now, the Upper Basin said, no, it's not our problem, but I think that's changing.
The water is also critical for power generation. Lake Mead and Lake Powell have dropped so much the inexpensive power generation is down a third. Levels may go below the point at which water can flow through the hydropower turbines within months, meaning huge power losses. To force agreement, the federal government is likely to step in with a temporary solution, putting permanent negotiations off to next year, a non-election year.
I suspect what gets issued will have very little to do with what goes on in Colorado, but will have very much to do with especially how much water Arizona gets, which is the real question right now.
It is hard to deny that there is simply less water as the Southwest transitions to a hotter and drier climate. And the political reality is any settlement will have to recognize facts some may find hard to swallow.
This is uncomfortable for a lot of people, but this is climate change at work here. I mean, this is really, the river's down a third.
Alan Janae, covering Colorado First.